I'm screaming. Why can't you hear me? I'm screaming. Why can't you feel me? I'm screaming inside.
Hey YouTube, this is Uncle Momo's music reaction channel where I provide my views on talented artists who have low subscribers and low views, as well as talented artists from around the world. Now, once again, I have no idea or the reason why they have low subscribers or low views, but I'm going to bring it to the forefront on my channel for us to view. Now, today I'm going to do my best to upload about 3 reactions, and I will let you know on these particular artists as I'm going along. So my third reaction of today, we're going over to Dimash Qudaibergen, and this particular song, well, it's a music video called Screaming. I've seen a number of his live performances, and I've reacted to one of his music video, which was kind of like a homage to Michael Jackson. So this track is called Screaming, and I'm expecting more of a pop thing happening, or something that's modern for the younger, no, it's unfair to say for the younger generation, but for the modern terms, rather than being operatic or classical. So that's going to be my next reaction. But before that, if this is your first time coming over to my channel, then please go over to my homepage and work your way from the bottom all the way up to the top, because there are some fantastic, amazing artists which I do not want you to miss out on. And I'm talking about amazing artists with low subscribers and low views, but also mixed into the bunch is established artists with high subscribers and high views. And what I've done is broken it down for you into various categories, so check it out in my homepage. And remember, in each category is artists from around the world, as well as established artists and non-established artists. Now, I would love you to follow me on Instagram, Uncle Momo Music Reactions, and when you do, please leave me a voice message. Now, before I go on to my third reaction of today, I'm going to give a number of shout outs and read a couple of your comments. So let's go into it. Gasto Gillity, and I very much doubt that I've said your name or your surname right or gave it any justice, but you say Mr. Crucho is not just a piano man, he's one of the hugest musicians and composers. So thank you very much for that. Linia Soskara, I hope I'm saying your name right. Ego is enjoying it, and he is composing his song. He's always enjoying their performance, since whenever he is playing at it means that Dimash is performing his songs. This is going on for this is regarding the Your Love song, which I had the pleasure of carrying out. Good morning to Jim and Melody Farmer video. It goes, interesting comments about Ego's poker face. He is such a musical professional, genius, and that I believe that his joy is felt most in these serious performances. He and Dimash have a very light-hearted and joking around personal relationship, in addition to their very serious musical work relationship. I can see that, definitely. Thank you very much for your comment, Jim. Ariet Poet, the trio of Dimash and Laura Fabian and Adea, is it Gaffer.Fei? With Ego at the keyboard performing Tieteno Kosi was for Ego's 65th birthday. At the end, Ego is beaming. Thank you very much for that message as well. S. Kirk, good morning. How you doing, mate? Cute Arctic Fox, how are you? I hope you're well, and I hope you and S. Kirk has made up. Well, I'm not saying that you had a argument, but a lovely debate, and I hope that carries on as well, and more people to join in with that debate as well. Night Fury Toothless, good morning. How you doing? Samuel Vindel, good morning. How are you? I want to say your name, and I hope I'm giving it justice. Vencislav Vankov. It goes, my favorite language Dimash sings are in Russian and Chinese. Russian because I understand it, and he himself speaks perfectly, as this is a second language, and his Chinese songs sound beautiful also. So thank you very much for your comments on that. Let's go straight into my third reaction of today. So this is Dimash Qudaibergen, and the song, the music video is Screaming. I'm expecting some kind of a pop modern kind of thing, but is it unfair to say that? I don't know. But we'll just go straight into it. So, without further ado, you know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good video audio music. Can you dig it? Don't know what to expect here. But I know I'm going to be pleasantly surprised. I want that jacket to start off with. I love the intro so far. Oh, he plays the piano, doesn't he?
I feel it trying to turn my heart in the storm.
Let me just stop it right there. Sorry. As soon as he said some, he reminded me of, you know, when a boy band breaks up and then they all take their solo careers. He just sounded like a boy band that's an artist that's left a boy band to take on his solo career. It's kind of weird for me to listen to him singing in English, give him that textures of what I understand, and knowing that his vocal capability is, you know, is out of this spectrum, is out of this world, and he's only giving you a small percentage of what he can do. But that small percentage right there, it just reminds me of, like, you know, like an NSYNC, or, you know, all the biggest Boyzone and Take That. You know, it reminds me of like a Robbie Williams when he's singing in English, especially when he's giving you this kind of texture and tone of voice. I know everybody, look, I know that you know that I know that you know that I know that you know that he's much more and bigger than what he's presenting himself right there. But what I'm saying is, when he's singing in English, he just reminds me of that, you know, an artist that used to be in a boy band that's now taking a solo career. He just gives you that same kind of texture. Like I said, I know he's much more than that. I'm going to go back.
I feel it trying to turn my heart in the storm. Put up resistance to me, so I let you go.
Even the video looks like a boy band kind of. Do you understand? Sorry, I should not have stopped it in the chorus, but the whole visual, like I said, it's funny that I said about the boy band elements, but every ingredient and feature that's within this video, apart from the piano and him playing piano, and that is a wow factor for me, because it's the first time that I've seen him play an instrument, and I know that he plays a number of instruments, so, you know, that's number one, that's a wow factor for me. But all the settings, the effects, the dress sense, it's almost like you know, if you put a boy band in there, it would suit so perfectly well. You know, so he's got all the settings and the right, and not only that, you know, he's young in that in this video. What is he, about 20, 21, something like that in this video? So he is of that boy band era. That boy, he sets in that boy band zone. He's got a massive fan base by that age as well. So everybody's working into, okay, let's give him that kind of, let's give him that settings. But this is completely different from his stage performances. I love this. This is, my brain is going with so much kind of not comparisons, but so many similarities that I've seen in previous boy band videos. I'm not saying the same similarities. Just give me a nice warm comfort that, you know, if I replace Dimash out of this video and put a boy band in there, it will suit it. So it's in the right era. It's the right zone. It's perfect for him. This is absolutely amazing. I'm going to go back just a little bit because I want to get into the chorus.
You remember me, I'm screaming.
I want that jacket as well, and that jacket. He's got good dress sense.
Don't hear me, I'm screaming.
See the guy in the field, the fog, all that boy band ingredients. I do love that jacket. I'm sorry, but like I said, every ingredient represents something. You know, the water. Okay, look, let's get the ingredients of what makes a boy band video. The wetness when they're in the shower, or they got some kind of water spraying on them, or they're in the water. The long walk, where there's a long road. They're in the field or a meadow, and wearing white, wearing the black shirt, being in a white background on the studio. What else? There's the desert elements as well. There's the on the mountaintop elements as well. Open up your arms. So it's giving me all that uniqueness. And like I said, Dimash is a young person in this video. Like I said, he must be about 21 or something like that. So it is in that era of that music video demanding that. But it's so weird when you know that his vocal capability and his vocal range when he's performing on stage is so much different. So it's nice that he's in each of his vocal capabilities, he's almost giving you a different kind of character. Does that make sense? So in his music video, it's completely a different character from what he is on stage, and he's giving you that as well. It's almost like he's giving you a different character every time when he sings a certain song. But like I said, this is my second music video that I've seen of Dimash, and it's kind of, I won't say it's weird or nothing like that, because I'm used to his stage performance, and in fact I prefer his stage performance than his music videos. I know that. I knew that from the first time that I reacted to a music video. You know, I prefer him singing in Russian and Chinese rather than English. I knew that because I love the way how he puts his texture on these particular words and sounding. I knew that. So it's not, I wouldn't say a novelty of him singing it in this language and giving it a portray, but it shows me how diverse he is and in depth he is in his multiple of talents, number one, and it's brilliant. And not only that, it shows me how he's concentrated on, and which is very important, how in his music video is concentrating on a particular audience as well. This is, for me, is catered for the Western side of it, where the Western side doesn't appreciate the operatic and classical format as much as the Chinese or Russian or any kind of other Slavic countries, but they do appreciate this kind of modern texture. So the fact that he's kind of not saying reinvented himself, but he's added on a different character to portray himself in this video. So I'm just going on for long. I'm sorry, but it's lovely. I went on for too long there. Sorry. I love the tone. I wonder if you could give a powerhouse in this song. There you go. Sorry, how many people, I'm going to just a quick stop. How many people, when they go to his concert, wait for that sound for him? You know, like they hear this whole song and it's lovely, 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 but they really dare to hear his high notes. And when they hit that, because they know that, you know, it resonates and goes right through them. And sometimes you expect him to hit those high notes, and it kind of leaves you an empty space when if there's ever a song when he doesn't try and hit a kettle note, so to speak. I'm just going to press play. Sorry, I just wanted to say that.
Go away everything. No, I know there's way to face us, baby. I know it's difficult, but can we try? try
to that
once
boy
more
band visual.
and get this right this time. I'm screaming why can't you hear me?
His signature. Sorry. I was just about to attempt to do whatever he does. And that was a poor. I should not even open my mouth to try it. And I'm sure loads of thousands of people do try it as well. But he lives up there. Yeah, when he goes into that zone and he plays around for a while up in there, he lives in that La La land where all the unicorns and rainbows and candy floss is. And you've heard me use that terminology for a number of times, La La land, because there's no other person that lives up in that land apart from him. But it's like when he does it effortlessly and you're just looking at him thinking, there's some people that's going to admire him and a lot of people is going to be like jealous the fact that he can still go there. And still go there. Do you know what I mean? There's at his age, he has no right to have those high notes at his age. So to keep train your voice to be like that, wow, I've got to go back a little bit. But it always gets him when he does that. Oh, and I'm sure it gets everybody else who listens to it. What? He's just playing with you. Look at that. You only can sit and watch and admire, can't you? And be in awe. Wow. So that was Dimash Qudaibergen. And this particular song, Screaming, like I said, it has no, I'm not going to do a comparison from his live performances to his music videos. He brings on a different, he puts on a different kind of face when he does that. Especially when he's singing in the different kind of techniques of his vocal range, he adds his character, he puts a different kind of personal stamp on there. So you can't compare that because he completely changes his character. You might as well call him a different name. You know, that's how completely different it is. And the only thing that keeps it in the point of references is when he does his signature kettle frequency noise. I did ask a question, has he at any point shattered any glass in his performances? Or does he hold any kind of world record for a certain note? Or anything like that, or has he indeed, somebody's got hold of him and put a glass on the table and say, look, see if you can, shatter that glass with a frequency noise, with the glass frequency noise. He is an absolute formidable force to be reckoned with. There is so many directions that I can go with my next reactions, but for now, I'm just enjoying my journey, and I listened to the diva dance thing. Thank you very much for kindly sending that over to myself. And I was from there. When I saw the diva dance, I thought, right, okay, that's it. I'm just thinking, enjoying the journey. There's no way that I can do. I was looking for an artist that I can compare with. I was looking for so many different kind of things, and I've just dropped all that after I saw the diva dance. I just dropped everything and said, right, you know what? I'm just going to get a comfy chair, a lovely hot chocolate with marshmallows, and sit back and relax and get a massage while I listen to Dimash. And for that reason, I salute you. Absolutely amazing.